Okay, it's probably gonna come up there, but let's wait for ourselves to show up. Also, how do we sound real quick?
Oh no.
I muted it instead.
Yep. Tell him to bring the yacht out.
Tell him, brother.
Tell him to bring out the whole ocean.
It's probably gonna come up there, but why do we actually sound pretty good?
Show up. Good.
From this distance.
I just realized there's no mic.
Yeah.
I was like, all right.
We're doing this raw.
Raw energy.
All right, let's give them a... We sound good, so let's give them a good old 3, 2, 1. What's going on, Chill Army? It's been a minute, y'all.
Yeah, this guy decided to ditch us, man.
Yeah, it was my papa's birthday, so I had... That's how we're starting.
It was my papa's.
So yeah, we went out of town, but we're back. That's it. Goodbye. I'm sorry.
Now we're done. End stream.
So we're doing our first live stream today. We're going to be doing some AITA threads.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So enjoy, because you guys have like a whole hour compilation, basically.
Of randomness.
Yeah.
You know what?
And our genuine reactions.
And our actual genuine reactions.
And I don't have to edit anything.
It's just live.
Yeah.
You know,
Chill Army live.
You know, we should just do the NPC thing. Thanks for the roses. Thanks for the roses.
God.
Thanks for the roses.
Y'all see a bag from that.
That's what I'm saying. I love when Miles broke character. That was the best thing. Hey, what you say?
All right, let's start with our first story. Should we go top or should we go by hot posts?
This looks intriguing. Oh, is that promoted?
That's just a...
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I actually thought that was a post. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? A boring rental
Y'all think we should go... Should we go top or...
I need something controversial. Top. Let's go top.
Ooh, controversial.
Oh,
we need a
controversial...
all time.
Sure. All time.
Let's get it.
Let's do it. All time. Okay. Am I the asshole for reporting a delivery driver who I thought was lying to get out of doing more work?
Very interesting, since we're both delivery drivers.
Interesting. Yeah, me and George, we're both delivery drivers. We're gonna we're gonna scrunch ourselves up so we can get a full view. So
I just realized you're showing the whole thing.
Yeah.
My brain is not working today. Hey, I had a migraine for like a minute now, so
that's just it wasn't a migraine, it was just a cerebral pathway just, relieving itself.
Nah.
You were thinking too hard. I made you ponder a little too much.
Like the little mud skipper.
No, why are we buffering? Don't buffer.
Yay.
Don't buffer. Come on. No, come on, dude. Let's not buffer today.
We're doing good. Doing real good.
Hold on, what the? We good now? Don't buffer. We're good. Don't buffer. We're delicious looking now. So,
I'm gonna ignore that.
Let's start this off. Throwaway account because I don't want this linked to my main. So today for lunch, I decided to order from a Mexican restaurant through one of those food delivery services I've had. I freaking read a little too. I skipped a couple things, but let me see. Shut up. I don't know.
No, you're
delivery services. I've had a bad experience or two where my order was missing some items, but the drivers would always be gone before I realized and could catch them to fix the issue. I'd always have to report it through the app support chat, which is such a pain to use because they obviously outsource their representatives, and it's frustrating trying to communicate with them. Mm-hmm. I usually give up after a few messages back and forth. When my driver arrived, when my driver arrived, I told her to stay so I could check the bag and make sure everything was there. I noticed she kind of raised her eyebrow for a moment, but otherwise, she stood quietly and waited. Sure enough, a couple things were missing. I politely said she needed to return to the restaurant and get my missing items.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I already don't like this guy.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
same
You can't do that.
It's not on the driver.
It's not on the driver.
restaurant.
I promise you, bro.
It's literally on the restaurant.
It's on the restaurant, and plus we double check too.
We do double check.
We
yeah.
double check, and we also if the bag,
is sealed, we
are
can't do
not
anything
allowed
about
to
it.
open it.
We
So
can't
it
do
was
anything
not-
about it.
But you can't tell us to drive back to the restaurant and to drive however far back to give you your stuff. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, facts.
And I got more on that, but I want to finish what this person has to say. Like,
right.
That would actually get me kind of upset. I'm like, no, I'm not supposed to stay here.
Right. So, in a neutral, rehearsed sounding tone, she said that it's against company policy to do that, and I should contact support through the app.
Yeah.
I explained that I preferred not to deal with support. She said they're the only ones who can help, and she's really not supposed to go back to the restaurant.
Yep.
I was a bit annoyed at this point, so I asked what the company policy was on making sure orders were correct. She said that restaurants close the bag for the drivers and they're not meant to open them or the containers inside. Something about food safety violations and being trained. After a moment, she apologized for the trouble and left. To me, this honestly just sounds like a bunch of BS excuses to get out of doing her whole job. If they can't go back to the restaurant, how are customers supposed to get their food or money back? If they can't open the bags to check the orders, how do they even know they're delivering the right food?
I hate this person already. You are already the a-hole in my opinion.
I mean, the chat already voted that he's the a-hole.
Like, you don't make any sense, dude.
It makes no sense.
What are you talking about?
So on the page,
you know what? You become a delivery driver and see how it is. Then
Facts.
you'll know. You'll never know until you do it.
So on the page where I rate my driver and can leave
let me
feedback,
guess, you gave him
I
bad
made a
rating,
note
huh?
of my situation and explained why I thought she was in the wrong. I then left 1 star and revoked my tip.
I would. Ooh.
I'm circling the block.
Yeah.
A bit
Like,
later.
do you guys act like we don't know where you live?
Right.
Like, if I want to put a little...
Y'all bold for that.
I'll put... yeah, exactly.
Y'all
Y'all
bold.
bold. I'll put some Goonie Goons on you, bro.
Goonie Goons. This man said Goonie Goons.
Goonie Goons. Put my Goonie Goons on you, bro.
A bit later, I was talking to my sister over the phone, who I thought would enjoy the story because she works for a different but similar delivery company. My sister said, "Did you actually think she was going to go back to the restaurant?"
Thank you.
I laughed. Thinking she was taking a dig at a competing company's drivers, but she just said, "I'm not joking. You literally reported her for following the rules." At first, I thought my sister had misunderstood a part of the story or something, so I kind of brushed it off. But now, based on her reaction and what both her and the driver said, I'm wondering if they're right. Am I the asshole for reporting her and taking my tip back because
you
I
are.
thought she was lying? Yes. There's no even discussion about it.
What's that thing from
are.
freaking Black Panther? Without question,
Without
you are a
question.
freaking a-hole.
Right.
Yes, that's absolutely stupid. No one's gonna... You see, you know what? The only time I've gone back to the restaurant is on Fort Kavasa. Fort freaking on base, bro.
Yeah.
That's the only time I've gone back. Only because the distance was like this.
Right.
Like that. No one is going back to the restaurant. I promise you. That's not the way this works. We don't go back to the restaurant.
That's a waste of gas.
It
literally
wasted
is a waste
and you're not even gonna pay me anything extra, so I'm just doing this out of the kindness of my heart. I'm not going back to the restaurant. If you really have an issue or you're missing something, get a refund from support. If you really don't want to deal with support in that way, call them. Don't use the chat. We don't even talk to the chat ourselves. They take 3 hours to freaking respond. You're not gonna sit here and wait. Like, I legit only went back to one because the guy ordered a shake, And the funny thing is, I knew that guy because he was from church, and I was like, we didn't recognize each other till I talked to him about it. Right. Then I actually went back to, because the restaurant was literally like less than 2 miles away.
Yeah.
And I didn't even have an order at the time, so I just went back, came back, because I knew it wasn't going to be any problem. But if it's like one of those regular, like actual like type of deliveries, and you're actually missing something. Mm-hmm. Your normal delivery driver is not going to go back to the restaurant. We're not supposed to.
And then like the whole like, oh, make sure there's
no, we're not supposed to open
the bag. It's literally a violation.
Example: McDonald's bags.
They're always sealed.
They're sealed.
They're sealed.
I'm not gonna. Let's see the fries are here.
It seems you're missing the.
You're missing the. I dropped the plantain chip.
Whole plantain chip.
It seems like the fries are missing. And starts tasting the fries. The fries
that would be crazy.
It's not salty enough.
It's like this one. Now there was this one situation where like the driver was actually in the wrong. I think I told you about it, where the lady, she had sent a message to the customer saying, "Sorry, my daughter ate the fries."
Like, I'm like, get your daughter away from my food.
That's what I'm
you talking about? Like, I don't care if you dash with your child.
I couldn't stop her.
No, you mean you let that happen.
Literally, you very well could have.
You very well let that happen.
Let's read what some of these comments say. Oh my. Is the world really this small?
Yes.
This could be a total coincidence. And I guess I have no real way to confirm either way, but I had a very similar conversation with a customer today over a missing burrito and side of cheese dip.
Wait, okay. Customer? So are you a driver is my question.
Yes, I'm guessing.
Okay.
I'm guessing. Mm-hmm. Even if you're not the person I talk to, I'm off the clock now, so I have some more words for you and people like you. Mm-hmm. First off, it's so annoying when people say, "Hey, hold on a second, just want to make sure it's all there." Right then, I know I might be about to waste time having this exact conversation. Yes, it's scripted because it happens all the time, and it's easier to be prepared. Second off, I cannot return to the restaurant. If I don't mark your order as delivered in a given amount of time, I start getting calls from dispatch.
Thank you.
If I mark your order as delivered, then go back to the restaurant, I've lost your order info because the system thinks I don't need it anymore.
Exactly.
And usually, I have another order waiting to be sent to me after yours. So I have to move on to that one. Mm-hmm. Third off, stop and think about it. Do you want a person you don't know opening your food containers with their hands that have been touching a steering wheel, dozens of door handles and doorbells, cash tips from unquestionable places, and that haven't been washed all day because they've been in a car?
Okay, now wait a minute. That's on you. That last part's on you. You go into places, wash your hands. Yeah. I always wash my hands. Yeah. I don't know about you guys.
I got my hands.
I got my hand sanitizer and stuff like that. I wash my hands. I go to, especially using the bathroom.
Yeah, obviously. Definitely.
Like if I go into a restaurant, use the bathroom, I always wash my hands to make sure I touch the delivery. I'm like, okay, hands clean. Put it in the bag. Yeah. Now that's on you with that. So
yeah, it's nasty and not sanitary. I try to verify with restaurants, but most of the time they're practically shoving me out of the door. Mm-hmm. So, sorry. Fourth off, I spend literally all day delivering food to people just to make money. With one of my companies, I have no choice but to deliver orders I'm given, so I can't be lazy. With the rest, I still can't be lazy because if I am, that means less money. You know nothing about this industry. I couldn't say this before, but I could say it now. You're the asshole.
Yeah, I feel bad for that driver. You got a 1-star and your tip. So I'm assuming it was either Uber Eats or Postmates. One of those.
Could be. Yeah, it could be.
Depending on the time, because Postmates is no longer a thing. Postmates is Uber Eats now. So
yeah, it could have been Uber Eats. Yeah.
Most likely.
So yes, let's see. You're the asshole. Their job is to get the package from one place to another. The restaurant's job is to send the correct order. You are punishing her for something out of her control and should instead contact or rate the restaurant for the order.
Error.
Yeah. Or error.
I was like, order.
Error. My bad. And then lastly,
you are the a-hole. She followed the rules of her job. And by the way, she would be super wrong and not safe for a driver to open the bags and containers with the food that they are supposed to be delivering. Food safety rules, for F's sakes, jeez. Right. I'm saying, like, what's wrong with you?
Right. Did you expect her to unwrap your burrito and make sure it had cheese on it too?
That's why would you do it? Like, he was talking about, weren't you supposed... Like, I could see this guy being all pompous. Like, weren't you supposed to open my order and make sure everything was in the bag? Like, don't tell me this. Like, you deliver the food and then they tell you, all right, hold on, make sure everything's in here. And all right, I'm fine waiting, making sure they got everything. I'm like, okay, cool. Because I'm not supposed to touch it. Mm-hmm. If you have a problem...
Now, if it's like one of those things where it's like, it's like there's like a drink missing or something, then I will let them know. I'll be like, hey, this person had a drink, like, before I leave. Mm-hmm. But if it's like everything's supposed to be in the bag,
I can't... There's nothing I can do.
That's not up to me.
That's not up... That is completely... Like, the order I did, it was a shake that was missing. And I looked and it showed on the order. I'm like, restaurant forgot the shake.
Exactly.
I'll go grab it. Only because
but if it's like, there's one nugget missing from my 6 combo. I can't do anything about that.
I'm not doing anything about that. You could take and that's where I feel like these delivery companies know that we'll take the blame, because we're the ones who that they'll give us the bad rating and take away the money that we are supposed to earn on us, even though it's the restaurant's problem and not our problem. If the bag is sealed, we're not opening it. Right. Unless you're one of those crappy people that steal other people's foods.
Yeah,
that's it.
You guys are scum of the scum.
Literally what happened with that $41.
Man, R.I.P.
As long as it was $57 though. I can't be mad.
Yeah, but long story short, yes.
Yeah, you definitely... I want one more reply. Just one more. Scroll down. I need a good one.
Let's see.
Like major
asshole. Haven't you ever picked up takeout yourself? They always hand you the bag. In this case, they hand it off to someone else who hands it to you. Your problem is with the restaurant, not the app. If you think the customer service sucks, stop using the app and file a chargeback.
Is your name really Karen? You really
think
delivery
Karen?
Drivers are going to go back to the restaurant to re-deliver the... Because think about it. Like, let's say an order is like, an average order, like something I did yesterday. Let's see. I did a 15-mile order yesterday, all the way to Liberty Hill, right? Let's say, for example, that order. Yeah. I did that, and I go and I drop it off at the house, like, excuse me, I am missing my sauce from the order. Do you think you can run back to the... You think I'm finna drive 15 miles back? Right. And 15 miles back to your house? Do you know how much gas this is? Right. Get another delivery driver to do that. And don't tip them if you have that much of a problem with it.
Right.
Over here. And like I said, if you really have this much of a problem, talk to customers. Call them. Do not text them. Is a bad idea.
Right.
Call them. Be like, hey, apparently the restaurant missed my order. You know one thing I saw?
Yeah.
This was from DoorDash. They called... some guy called support for something that they were missing. Yeah. They said it was on the restaurant. And guess what DoorDash support said? They're like, okay, we are so sorry about this. Would you want us to remove the tip from the driver?
What?
I was like, what? And he was like, no, because the problem is with the restaurant.
With the restaurant? Why?
So exactly. I'm like, why are you now you're just forcing them to take the tip. I'm like, what? Like, imagine going to your earnings and you just see, like, $10 revoked. I'll be like, oh, hell no. Somebody's got to die.
Somebody's giving me my money back.
Like, that's crazy. That was actually a good one. I like that.
Yeah, that was actually a good one.
Like, you're an absolute moron thinking that people will actually drive back to a restaurant to pick up your order. Or pick up one missing thing. No, it's not happening.
Facts.
And plus, if you swipe that, if you still go and you're like, okay, let me just not mark it as delivered, then I got to drive all the way back to a restaurant, right? And then Uber's also running that time as like, oh, is he on time with delivering this thing? I just saw what you did. I just saw the screen.
Because I wanted to see how it would work, and it was just like, Deondre.
But overall, it's like they have a time on you too, so it's not gonna change nothing. So you're the a-hole, bro. Go pick up your food next time if you have that much of a problem.
Let's see. Am I the a-hole for having my 18-year-old daughter pay for her own feminine hygiene products?
No. If she's 18, she can work. If she can
I'm kind of interested, but then there's also, am I the a-hole for dropping my daughter from my wife and I's medical insurance?
Go with the first one real quick.
All right, let me see this one.
It's not that much.
Yeah, it's not. It's literally just technically 3 paragraphs.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's see. My 18-year-old daughter graduated a week ago. She pays rent, splits the bills with me, and pays for her own phone bill. She is a very independent young girl. As a 56-year-old woman, I'm at an age where I don't have a menstrual cycle anymore, and so I don't buy products for that purpose anymore. And so it turned out to happen when she turned 18, so it was as if it were perfect timing to stop buying them. But even if she were under 18 and I didn't have this anymore, I would stop buying them as well. She's 18. I feel better about not having to go out and buy them since she's at that age where she's graduated and independent. My boyfriend somehow found out that she's been using napkins she bought at the grocery store. He said that he asked her why she bought 2 packs of napkins, and she explained that she needs them for personal use and assumed it was for that. I didn't believe him at first until I asked her about it, and she explained to me that she makes homemade tampons by rolling the napkins, and she does it to save money. I have money myself, so I could go out and buy them for her, but she would need to pay me back. He asked me what I thought when I finished talking to her alone, and I said that he was right and explained that she does it to save money, and he was furious and said that I should be providing those for her. I told him that I no longer buy them because I no longer use them, because when I did, I would share, but now, especially because she's 18, she can buy her own. I know she's my daughter, but the support has to stop sometime. The reason my boyfriend was furious was because she got her thing and found out there were no products left, so she had to use napkins, and now she only uses those. This is her own issue to deal with, and she has no problem being self-sufficient. She's been 18 for several months.
That's interesting. I don't think the lady here is in the very wrong. Especially since she doesn't need the products. And one, you are 18.
Yeah.
So you are capable. Like she said, she pays the phone bill and other stuff. And I think I can also see this because I've heard that those products are expensive too.
Yeah, those are pretty. Feminine products are pretty expensive.
Very expensive. Y'all really crap on women, man.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck's wrong with y'all?
Bro, like my Harry's body wash, $7.
my Harry's body wash, $7. Harry's bar soap, $6.
I think it's actually $5.
I think it's $5.
Yeah, it's $5.
Deodorants are $4.
Yeah.
This is 654. 7654. Nice.
Yeah.
I don't really think she's the a-hole in this situation.
I don't think so either.
What
Apparently it has her as the a-hole. But
yeah, I would say as... Really?
Yeah, it's like that big red button right there.
You're the... Imagine it's like an all caps.
Shamed and labeled.
You just literally get labeled.
It's like your predestined fate. Like you just
stamp.
It's like a stamp, and it's like permanently like tattooed to you.
And everywhere you walk, it's a walk of shame.
Right.
You just. What do people say? I want to know because I don't think
you're the asshole, and you know why. You post about your wildly unhealthy relationship with your daughter repeatedly, and you are always voted the... Oh, so this is like an...
Oh, this is a...
Okay.
Oh, no. Wait a minute. Okay. I thought this was just like that one occurrence. So I was like, okay, wait a minute.
Is he still like on? Okay,
so do you still have like more topics where you just suck?
Oh, no.
Unless
this is her only one. This is her only one.
Go back. So why...
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let me see. Let me read like a little bit of this thread here. If any of this is actually true, I'm disgusted. This could be my own mother writing this, except mine didn't provide pads for us even when we were minors still. We had to use tissue. She hid hers in a locked cabinet. If OP is actually a mother, she's disgusting. She's here telling everyone that even if her kid was still a minor at the point that OP stopped using products, she wouldn't buy any for her child. That is beyond shitty parenting and straight into actual abuse. My mom wouldn't buy products for herself, let alone me. Toilet paper is just as good. And she got single ply. Oh. No, not the single ply. You always gotta get that Charmin Ultra Soft.
Charmin Ultra Soft.
I took them from the nurse's office and eventually asked my grandma to buy me some. Nanny for the win. She didn't like that I wanted tampons, but she still got them for me.
So, I think what it comes down to is that I think what they're trying to say is like, oh, you know, as long as you're my mom, I guess you should be able to get me that type of stuff. Yeah. I'd say as you're also growing up, you know, being 18 and stuff like that, you know, I get the whole sharing is caring. My mom used to
buy like my grooming products, but I buy all that stuff for myself now.
Yeah, now that we're also responsible, and
because at that point it's like if you can't afford I understand all the way. No. I mean, like, if you're an adult and you can't afford like body wash, that sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, because I'd say this is more now out of the responsibility for her. Now I don't know about the other stuff that she was doing that made
like,
people.
There's like other things where it's like, okay, yeah, as a parent you should help out, but it's like, you know, for like minor things like, you know, like buying food out or, you know,
yeah, those things you should be able to handle on your own. You know, I buy my food. I don't want my mom to buy my food. If it's like, unless I'm like dealing with him or something, or let's say shoes, clothes, all that stuff. I don't need my mom to go buy me clothes. I'll do that myself. You know, that way I can get something that I actually like too. Because I remember, you know, when you used to go shopping with your mom, she'll always get you that. What happened to you?
I don't know what happened. It was just like my body just like, you know, when you stand up after
and then you
sitting down. Basically, that's what happened.
Because that threw me off, bro.
I just saw I'm like, this nigga got weak in the knees, bro.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Like, you know that one thing with the, Enoch, you remember that one thing with those beans that did the fighting thing? And
Mighty beans?
Not the it was that one animated the dancing was, and it was like this one of them, and he just fell over. He was just like, and he just died. I was like, what happened? But in all honesty, in this scenario, I guess I'd kind of take more of the daughter side, but I would say that the daughter should also be responsible for getting them on her own, because at some point. Are you gonna search it?
You know, we're doing Chill Army Search Live.
Just a segment?
How much?
Yeah, I want to know how much these products, tampons and pads. I'll do one here.
Yeah, tampons. Let me see how much are tampons. Oh, dude, they're like $4 to $14. From what I'm from Walmart, at least from Walmart's website, they're $4 to $14.
Yeah, and average
$6 per box. At 12 boxes per. That's not bad. Those aren't really expensive.
And mind you, a period only happens once a month.
Once a month, so it's not like. I mean, yeah, they last.
But
multiple days.
One thing I do know is that. They've run through a lot.
They do, yeah.
Of those.
Okay, which is that is fair. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Because I was about to say, if it's just you just need one pad a day, I think you good. But I just realized they actually go through a lot of the pads. I'm like, okay, never mind. No, I'm not bad. Right. That's I'm not looking for a disc brake pad. No.
Now it's gonna be advertised to us.
Yeah, I know. Oh, see, they got this big old thing here for $195.
Yeah.
For 20? Pack CBS 6, 2. Sit! Huh?
What?
Did I read that right? Okay, a super
pack of 48. I don't know about 600 though. I don't know about 600 though.
What?
Woman, I'm sorry.
Bro, this costs more than tires.
Dude,
how much this better last a year. I better buy this once a year.
Add 2 more hundreds and you got an Apple Watch Ultra right there.
That's what I'm saying. Wait, so it says view all. So
I thought there was more.
So it starts. So for 2 of them, it's 35. Then 3, and then it keeps.
I think
falling.
those are like the better. Like those are like the good ones. Like, those are like
sport.
Those are like the good ones.
It's Playtex. Yeah. Playtex Sport.
Because everyone knows like sport things for women are better. Sports bras, sport tampons.
Sport bras,
sport tampons. But yeah, this one here...
That's a lot.
That is a lot. This one here says you're the asshole for many reasons. A woman in her 50s can't say the words period or menstruation and has to say that she got her thing. You aren't even grown up enough to discuss this as an adult now. Wow.
What?
I don't know what that was all about.
Wait,
if you were going to the store, is it really that big of a deal to spend $3 for your child that is just starting out?
But then again, is it also a problem for the child to spend that $3 as well?
If you don't have
$3, as long as she's paying what? She said she's paying rent, phone bill, and a couple other stuff. So I am not in any way trying to go against, but you also have to realize that now doing it like anymore is okay. Like I get it. But
I say the first couple of times is all right.
The first couple of times, but at some point she's gonna have to get them on her own.
Yeah.
What if she's dead? God forbid. What if she died and that's it? You ain't got nobody. So now what?
Yeah.
My mom always tries to tell us to put ourselves in that scenario. Of like if I'm gone and there's things that I do for you that you guys don't do, how are you gonna also find a way to do it for yourself if say I'm no longer here? Or let's say I have a stroke and I can't do anything and I'm paralyzed or I don't know. Yeah. Like now you're gonna have to find a way to get it on your own. So I guess I'm not necessarily too mad at the mom. Like I said, we don't know what previous stuff that she did to her daughter.
We did all of that.
That's what I'm saying. We don't know that previous stuff. But I just think that in this instant, you know what? Maybe I'll ask my girlfriends and see what they say.
Yeah.
I'll ask Janae. See what she got to say.
Yeah. Let me see. If you are going to the store, wait, read that already. Yes, she is an adult. Yes, she is an adult. But if she is rolling up napkins, she is evidently not making as much as you think she does. Plus, that is a fair point. Mm-hmm. Plus, she only graduated a week ago and is splitting bills with you. Aren't you the one old enough to get by on your own? I don't think you know the names for some of the things you are describing, which makes me doubt you are even a woman going through menopause. It would be very difficult to insert rolled up napkins as if they were a tampon. Yeah. Most tampons are either encased in plastic or cardboard, so I doubt you've ever actually used one. If she managed to insert napkins fully into herself, she'd have a hell of a time getting them out completely. Oh yeah. And would be putting herself at risk of an infection or possibly deadly condition.
Make a comment about the napkins because remember, napkins can also be recycled and all those other type of stuff. So the sanitary it's cleanliness, right? Going in that type of area, I don't think that makes too much sense.
Yeah.
That was the one thing I had against them. Like, why are you letting her make homemade tampons? It's not okay.
Yeah. That such things are no big deal to you are very disturbing. That your daughter has so little money left to her that she's cool doing this is also very alarming. I really doubt that this is her first time doing this since she became 18. I have to call into question if not paying for her products has ever been a disciplinary issue or neglect issue for her growing up, especially if you had plenty of your own and didn't need to purchase them as often as you got older. That your boyfriend is more concerned about this issue than you are says even more about the situation.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Fair point. Mm-hmm. Hey.
That was a good response.
Yeah. Simple one. MID, you are the a-hole. Also, I'm claiming troll. Calling her period her thing just screams 12-year-old boy. Okay. Yeah, I'm mixed on it though.
Because I just want to know what type of stuff she said
I want to
beforehand.
Yeah, because apparently
people called her out saying, "We know what you do."
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
what I'm trying to figure out.
That's why I'm kind of like, what else has she like?
Mostly, I lean towards she is the a-hole. I'm just saying that maybe here's the thing: if you can pay a phone bill, because phone bills are expensive, mind you.
Okay, if you can pay a phone.
If you can pay a phone bill,
paper tampons. Yeah.
You shouldn't be using paper tampons. That's all I'll say. I'm
or
not
napkins,
gonna.
Not even
napkins is crazy, and calling a period her thing. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I don't know why would you say that.
Alrighty. Am I the a-hole for dropping my daughter from my wife and I's medical insurance? Let's see.
Oh, insurance.
My daughter is 23 and just got a call from her gynecologist. Yeah. She apparently had previously had an abnormal pap. The freak is a pap? A pap smear that she never informed us about. Yeah, look that up real quick. Pap smear. It's just PAP smear. What is that? Collecting cells. Oh, collecting cells.
Detecting cervical cancer.
Okay. But a pap smear gives you a greater chance at a cure. Okay. All right. So, however, that she never informed us about. However, then she got a biopsy, which came back abnormal, and she probably needs LEEPs, LEEPs.
Now I need it.
We need it. This is just an info stream.
Freaking LEEPs procedure.
Loop electrosurgical excision procedure. Remove dead cells and tissue.
Bro, I feel like I'm learning more about women as we go
That's
on
what
about
I'm
this.
saying.
I'm like, what is all this?
It is hard being a woman.
Hey, y'all women.
Shouts out.
Shout out to y'all.
Yeah. Anyway,
that laugh just got to my head.
I am very disappointed because I know she got HPV from a boyfriend I disapproved of because he was obviously someone who didn't look like he'd be loyal.
You're supposed to just tell that off the bat.
Okay. And now she's stuck with the consequences, and my wife and I feel like if we pay for her treatment, it would be condoning it. We feel that she has no right to be sobby and hyperventilating while also going on the "it's not my fault" mantra, and we don't want to enable her further. Now we are making steps towards ensuring that we will never have to pay for anything she needs medically. And for that matter,
you sounded like the most absolute
terrible,
diabolical American.
That's what I'm saying.
We're going to make sure we never have to pay for anything of her medical expenses. Like, what the heck?
And for that matter, materially anymore. Her credit cards have been cut off, but the dropping from insurance process hasn't progressed that far. And what makes us even angrier is the fact that she had just lost her entry-level job due to her company closing down. That's not her fault. And she chooses to continue to see unreliable boyfriends. We raised her better. I built a great family business from nothing, and I shudder at what people would think if they knew my daughter got an STD from sleeping around at such a young age. Am I the asshole?
Yes! What's wrong with you?
What?
That's so easy.
The fact that you had to ask that after saying all that stuff.
Dude, okay, now, okay, I'm gonna stand on his side for this thing, right? I get that you have a problem with your daughter going off, running around with people who she shouldn't be with, right?
Right.
That has nothing to do with her health.
That's what I'm saying.
Extent, like, okay, You're her parent at the end of the day, aren't you? You love and care for her at the end of the day, aren't
Facts.
you? There's a difference between, you know, learning the life lessons and then this.
Yeah.
You're trying to kick her off insurance.
You're basically kicking her off in a tough situation.
And be like, oh yeah,
just being like,
figure
good luck.
it out. Good luck. That's not what you do.
That's not what parenting
right now,
is.
she's already dealing with the consequences of having what? HIV, right?
Yeah.
Or
HPV.
Of having that from dealing with those people. You need to have a sit down and be like, listen, we are noticing this direction of where you are going, and it is not okay. We want to help you as your parents, but you can't be doing this stuff. At least make sure she'll be responsible in paying some sort of it, rather than just alienating her right off the bat.
Facts.
What's wrong with you? What type of parent are you to be like, I'm gonna make sure
this is like the most
built
stereotypical conservative
American I've ever heard
bro.
of. Like, I'm gonna make sure she never gets.
All right, let's read these comments.
He really said he built a family business from the ground
Yeah.
up. Like, what does this got to do with
anything? That's what I was like. What? I would be ashamed to see if any of them heard what my daughter's doing.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you care more about what people think about you than your own daughter's well-being?
No, I'm taking my daughter's side.
That's what I'm saying. So you're the asshole. Your daughter's actual health is more important than what people think about your reputation. Literally what I just said. Literally what I just said. There is a global health crisis going on right now. So yeah, this started off when
and you want to drop her from your insurance.
That is monstrous.
Yeah, that's very monstrous.
You're the asshole. Holy shit, your daughter might have cancer and you're cutting her off your insurance to teach her a fucking lesson. Not having insurance could mean she would lose all access to treatment and she could die. You need to really think about your priorities here, because your daughter's life and health matters more than the lesson you're trying to teach.
And you know, from being in the business that I'm in with this whole, this type of stuff, insurance stuff, right? You know, it will take, just for medical treatments alone, will take everything you have. Everything. You wonder why people do GoFundMes? This is exactly why. They don't have anything to back them up when things go south.
Yeah.
You're losing everything. You know, it will take literally everything. Especially if you're older, all that money you have saved up going to your health is all gone.
Facts.
So that's crazy to do. What type of father are you?
Right.
A weirdo. I'm sure if you made a mistake, you would also want somebody to at least help you out, you know, especially in certain situations. And after just researching what it was, with the whole leap and all that other stuff, you know, there's a lot of procedures that go into that, and that costs money.
Yeah.
Just help your daughter
Last
out,
one,
bro.
you're the asshole. You're such an asshole. And her gynecologist broke the law. By the way, You probably have HPV. Get lost.
How did a gynecologist break the law?
I don't know. Wait, let me see. Why was the gynecologist's office giving detailed info on her pap smear?
Oh.
Pretty sure that goes against doctor-patient...
that makes sense. Okay, I was curious. That's all.
That
makes sense.
You're not even just an asshole. You're like literally...
You're a terrible parent.
Thing.
Figure it out, buddy.
Right.
Figure it out.
Okay. Am I the asshole for making my girlfriend leave the country? What is going on? What is going on? I sent my girlfriend at the country. Am I the bad guy here? I don't know, bro. What is going on?
Why did you send your girlfriend out the country?
Now I'm intrigued.
Now I need to know.
Okay, so we have the original. Okay. Oh, so there's like an original to this story. Okay, well, we have to read the original first.
Yeah.
Okay. This is my first time on Reddit. So I have to come up with a different voice.
Yeah, with a different voice for everyone.
Alright. So forgive any errors or if the format is weird. I also can't give too many details as my girlfriend and a lot of her close friends are avid Redditors.
Just don't put her name.
Right. I, a 28-year-old male, have been dating my girlfriend, a 27-year-old female, for 5 years. We met in college where she was an international student. She started working after graduating while I am doing a master's. Her company was sponsoring her visa until they got bought out and she got laid off. She was given a limited time to find a new employer to sponsor her a new visa, and it really stressed her out. She was applying to jobs every day and did a lot of interviews, but unfortunately wasn't able to get an offer. She really wanted to stay since she loves the place, and I would still be here in the country. I mean, where else would you be? While I was out with a buddy, he suggested I sponsor her visa since we have been in a relationship for quite some time. Fair. I love her, and I didn't want to see her. I love her. I love her, and I didn't want to see her so stressed out. Okay. I told her about the idea. She was hesitant at first. She said she didn't want me to think that she was with me, so I could be her way to a permanent residence or citizenship to the country. I wanted her to stay, and I wanted to do it. Okay. We consulted an immigration consultant and decided to do the paperwork on our own. She was the one who mostly looked into the stuff we needed to prepare. She still applied for jobs, but not as urgently as she used to. It took a while since we never really had anything joint. We lived together and just split the bills on our own. She had enough saved up to be okay for a while. I had to fill out some paperwork to be her sponsor, and I feel uneasy about it. I did want her to stay, but I feel like it was too much. Eventually, she was done with her part, and all that was left was mine. I finally told her that I didn't want to go through with it.
Why did you just quit?
Last minute, right? She was very upset and asked why. I told her that I suggested the idea because I didn't want to see her stressed out all the time, and that I eventually realized that I shouldn't have to be responsible for her.
You were just saying how you wanted to do this. So if you were having second thoughts, you shouldn't have gone through it with it to give her the hope.
What the fuck?
You shouldn't have done that to give her the hope of like, oh yeah, we're together, man. And then all of a sudden it's like, all right, I'm done. And you're like, yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah.
Like you gotta hate that. You just boost someone up just to bring him down. That sucks.
Nah, screw you, bro. I don't even have to finish this story.
Now I need the update because he said there was an update. So.
Yeah.
Me and her broke up. No longer dating.
We had a long talk where I told her that I still want to be in a relationship with her, but I just don't want to be forced to be responsible for her. She says she felt very hurt by what I said. I don't blame her. Yeah. Things changed, and she didn't really talk to me after. I wonder why.
All I'm saying is that you probably should not have gone through it.
You couldn't have promised her anything. You shouldn't have promised her anything.
If you didn't promise her anything, I would be more likely to be on your side about this. But now that you brought it to her when she finished everything. She finished everything, and then you were just like, yeah, no.
So let's see.
This was her hope to staying here and doing something she loves, right?
She kept applying for jobs and attending interviews, but eventually her visa expired. Before she left, I told her I love her and that I would really want her to come back. However, she told me that she sees me differently after the things I told her.
Fair enough.
It has been a few weeks since she left. I miss her cooking, her presence.
You can't say that now. You can't say that now. What's wrong with you?
What?
I miss her cooking, her presence, her smell,
and being able to spend time with her.
Well, what did you think was going to happen? You sent her away.
I still want a future with her, man.
Then bring her back.
Well, he can't just bring her back. But
no, bro, that's stupid.
However, she told me that. Wait, I read that. However, our close friends have been telling me that I was an asshole.
Yes, you were.
I personally disagree.
No, you gotta do the. If you saw my story with the, I only drink from water bottles. That's how you gotta say it. I don't think on the IO.
And I think they are biased.
Wow! How are they biased?
So these can't be real. That's why I titled These Can't Be Real.
They're not.
It
doesn't make sense. Y'all have some weird
here
stories.
I am asking what Reddit thinks. Am I the asshole?
All right, let's see the edit real quick.
Yeah. I have read through a lot of comments, and everyone seems to think I'm the asshole.
Yes, you are.
To those asking what my responsibilities would be, I would have to be financially responsible for her for 3 years. I mean, if you're serious about your relationship, you might have
She can't work until she got her job up and running.
Hey, what's going on, Cheryl? Welcome to the stream.
Cheryl, what's up?
Hey.
I didn't see it. Oh,
she just said hello.
I was looking like over here, and I was like, wait a minute, come over there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we could do one more story after this. Let's see. Also, I lost where I was at.
He said,
3 years. Here we go. If she gets any government assistance or social welfare, I would have to pay it back. I also can't sponsor anyone else until the 3 years have passed. Also,
who are you going to sponsor after that in the first place? You wanted to be with her. That's the thing, right?
I listed that. Wait, hold on. Also, I listed what I missed about her in no particular order. I listed that I missed her cooking first, but it doesn't mean I don't miss her. What's this about? I'm like, we're just reading MID asshole threads.
Yeah.
Yeah, and right now we're reading this one where this guy we're gonna be ending soon. We're gonna do one more story after this, but
weird stuff, man.
Yeah, we're reading a story where this guy's girlfriend's visa was expiring. Then he promised her, he's like, hey, I'm gonna help you out with this visa.
And then
only at the last minute
to cancel.
Like, I was just saying this to be nice. And then wondering why she's ghosting him, basically.
I need that update part too, because
right.
I really
need to see the update. It's so stupid, dude. Let's see. I listed that I missed her. Okay, here we go. To the people who said I'm probably an immigrant too. What does that have to do with anything? My parents moved to where we are now, so here I am. I'm sorry, I don't
that's
know.
That's a fair point. That is a fair point.
That is a
fair
point.
I don't understand. Nobody should bring up that immigrant.
That's kind of a dumb.
That's a fair point.
Yeah, I still stand by what I said. No one I know has to do anything like this. Well, yeah, not everyone has a girlfriend who's visiting from another country.
It's weirdo.
It just doesn't feel normal. I would want to eventually have a home with her, but I don't think anyone should have to be responsible for another person's decisions or their circumstances. It's just gaslighting if you convince someone that they should be. I don't know if anyone else will see this edit since it has been a few days. I have updates, so I'll probably do a separate post about it when I have time. So we got an update.
Hold on, let's read the comments.
Yeah, let's read some of the comments. Yeah,
just
let's read
quick.
The comments. All right, let's read. You're the asshole. You asked for a ride because you wanted to save money, and then you wait. What the fuck? What?
Why do we get to that story?
I
you just swiped. I'm like, when did you ask for a ride?
I was like, what? All right, here we go. I have read.
I'm reading
the wrong thing.
Keep scrolling.
I know. You're the asshole. I hope she dumps your sorry ass. Yeah.
First thing you miss is her cooking. Well, it's not just her cooking, bro. He explained.
Yeah.
But still, I get what you're saying.
You're the asshole. I could understand where you were coming from if you were only dating for a couple months, but 5 years? She deserves way better than you. In fact, she probably dodged a bullet. You're the asshole by a long shot. Yeah. Let me see this. all right, we'll read this one last and then we'll read the update. You're the asshole. You were not forced to be responsible for her.
You offered.
You offered, and she even tried to push back so it would not be a burden to you. You convinced her that it was a good idea. You put her in a position where she didn't use the time she had to find another work opportunity.
Remember, she stopped working. She stopped looking for it not as much because she was doing all that paperwork and stuff like
exactly. Because you assured her that this would be the solution. Double you're the asshole because the first thing on the list of things you miss about your partner of 5 years is her cooking. Well, he clarified.
Yeah, he clarified. Yeah.
You're a child. I hope she gets back into the country, but finds someone that actually has her back.
Yeah, you wouldn't be if you didn't give her false hope. Fair enough.
Yeah, literally. It was that part that where I was like, yeah. All right, let's read the update, shall we?
Let's see.
I couldn't reply to everyone who commented on my last post, and there were many.
I can't with the voice. I couldn't reply to everybody.
I just have this idea that this guy's just like an oblivious asshole.
That's what. Oh my god!
And there were many people who DM'd me, including asking for an update. The general consensus was that I am the asshole. I will just address a lot of things here, including what happened after my first post. So update. All right.
Get into the tea. Finna start a fire.
Oh, the kinetic force of the ashiness of my skin.
Oh God, no. Oh.
All right. I talked to her over the weekend. She didn't have time to sell her car before leaving, so she contacted me saying she did some paperwork to transfer the car to
and
me.
She gave you the goddamn car.
She gave him the car. She gave him the car,
bro. Dang. Bro.
Let me see.
Yeah.
I do understand that she felt hurt. So I told her that I would buy a plane ticket to go see her. She had never once went back to her home country after moving away. So I've never visited her home country. I wanted to show that I am very serious about her.
If you were very serious, you would not have given up that paperwork.
Literally.
At that again, she didn't force you to do that paperwork.
She didn't.
She was like, don't do it, we'll find another alternative. But you insisted on the fact that, you know what, I want to go through with this because I love you, babe.
I love you, babe.
I love you, babe. And then this is what you
my baby cakes.
And this, ew. I would hate to see someone say that out loud.
That's what my second older brother, the one who's a cop, calls his current girlfriend.
I mean, you say that to her, like, by yourself.
No, like, he refers to that, like, that's the way he refers to her as on her Facebook. Like, on Facebook, like, yeah, my baby cakes. I'm here hanging out with my baby cakes. Like,
I don't know how I feel.
Insane.
I'd rather say that
baby cake. Exactly, Cheryl. Such a weird freaking...
Like, I would say that to my girl if it was just me and her. That's one thing.
Yeah, like...
Because let's be real.
Like, I'd be like, damn, girl. You my little baby cakes.
Like, that's... as weird as that is, but as weird as when you said it, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But, like, just...
You'll always be my little baby cake.
Ooh. Your girl better be into that type of stuff. That's all I'm going to say.
She's going to be.
She's going to be. Don't worry, I'll make her.
All right.
You have her in the freaking basement.
All right.
What did I call you?
All right,
go ahead.
So I wanted to fly over to visit and talk things out. She immediately turned me down, saying that flight tickets are expensive and that I still have work. I begged her to let me, and she eventually said that she couldn't forget the stuff that happened and that she couldn't come back from it. I explained...
I can't. It's like Sonic or something.
Yeah, she's going to be, Cheryl. She's going to be okay with me. She's going to be okay with me calling her baby cakes. Don't worry about it. Deondre has a way of convincing. That sounds bad.
That's very bad.
Let me stop.
Man's gonna get the white van.
Hey, yo!
We're never gonna finish.
I'm only. The funny thing is, I'm only acting out like this because we got viewers now.
This man had no other reason. It's just because of this.
Cheryl.
Cheryl.
All right. Let me see. I don't even know where I'm at. Let me see. I begged her to let me, and she eventually said that she couldn't forget the stuff that happened. Mm-hmm. Don't blame her. Yep. And that she couldn't come back from it. I explained my side again, that while I understand that she's hurt, I shouldn't be forced to take responsibility for her.
You were not forced.
Promised her. This was all you.
This is where he's getting it wrong. You were not forced at all to do this.
You decided on your own free will to do this.
And now you're going back on it. That's where it's the problem.
Exactly,
now,
bro.
if she pushed you herself to do this, then that's the completely different story, and that's where she's in the wrong.
Facts.
You're in the wrong because you gave her the hope that you were going to go through with it because you loved her, but all of a sudden you decided to change game plans at the last minute and send her away.
Escobar.
Hey!
Bro, what happened to your subs? What do you mean what happened to my subs?
Imagine they went down to like 0.
I think he's talking about your other channel because you had like 1K. Or is he from your other channel?
Oh, yeah, he's saying, oh, never mind. Yeah, this is...
Oh!
This is a lot. This is the Chill Army.
Chill Army.
Yeah, this is the Chill Army. Yeah, welcome, though, Escobar. Yeah, the whole gang is here. You're pushing women now?
What?
Who says you see what I have to deal with on my channel? You see when did I say this?
When did you say
When did I say this?
I've been here the whole time. He ain't saying nothing about this. What the hell?
Escobar gonna get me arrested one of these days.
The cops right outside. It's your brother. My abs. Oh.
He said, all I heard pushing woman.
Oh, my abs. We didn't say nothing about pushing women.
When did you hear this?
I'm hurting. I feel like I did a 5K run. Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh, bro.
Hey, Escobar, chill.
All I heard when?
When did he say
when?
This? Oh, man.
Let me see.
Bro, when? When did we say this?
Let me see. I explained my side again, yada, 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 and that I hoped she would be understanding of that. Escobar comes at the wrong time. He really does, doesn't he?
Ooh.
He really does, doesn't he, Cheryl? The conversation was long. She said she could never trust me again. I don't
blame her. No, who would?
He probably just woke up. Probably. Let me see. She said she could never trust me again. She said I never saw a future with her from the start, and that I abandoned her. You basically did. She said it wasn't just about the sponsorship, but it played a big part in it. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to. But, let me see. This man went to the chat himself.
Yep, I had to.
This man went to the chat himself. Let me see. Where am I? That's how crazy. Oh, to clarify a couple things. Yeah, in the end, she told me she still loved me. That's surprising.
But she doesn't think.
We should be together.
Ooh.
We're star-crossed lovers. Okay, so to clarify a couple things, why I didn't want to go through with sponsoring her. I would have to be financially responsible for her for 3 years.
You already said that.
If she gets any government assistance or social welfare, I would have to pay it back. I also can't sponsor anyone else
Remember,
until
the
3 years.
He clarified these in this last one. He clarified.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
of those except the last one.
Okay. Last one. Okay. So number 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one I know has to do anything like this. So no one I know has to make the decision of whether or not to sponsor a visa. I don't think it's fair for anyone to take on this much responsibility and say that they should feel saying that it feels like gaslighting or something. I don't know.
He basically said that in the last post.
Yeah, he said that. Relationships shouldn't be this hard, man. And having to do something like that doesn't feel normal. For those of you who called me an asshole, how many of you actually have to make a decision like I did?
This guy has no shame. He's not getting his mistake.
How many of you would go through with sponsoring a partner's visa? That's not...
If my girlfriend was out of this country...
Yeah.
And I wanted her to stay and come here and be here, and I had to sponsor her.
Yeah.
Right? If I loved her that well enough, knowing that this is something that I wanted for the both of us.
Right.
And I told her that I would go through sponsoring her, then I'm going to keep my word. If I didn't feel this confident to do it, it looks like you just gave her the false sense of hope. That is the problem that you were missing.
Facts.
Why can't your incompetent brain comprehend that?
Right.
You said you would go through with it, and at the last minute...
Escobar said if she cute, maybe.
Escobar, wait.
Escobar down bad. He wants to be with that baby girl Melinda. Anyway, let's read what the comments have to say.
You know what's funny? I don't know why I thought of the biggest black woman when you said Melinda.
Oh my goodness.
It just came into my head.
All right, let me see.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
That's a Tamia.
Huh?
A big black woman. Tamia.
Okay, let me see. Mm-hmm. I'm glad. Wait, no. This isn't asshole guy anymore. I'm glad she took that decision. You are not someone she should rely on, or she could rely on. Mm-hmm. You offered a solution and waited the last minute to not go through with it. You said it yourself. She had enough money to keep her independence and was actively looking for a job. You decided to play the hero, and as soon as you can,
you dropped her.
I am really happy for her. She dodged a bullet. Good luck with your life. Also, edit, I read the comments and updates, and I have no words. I'll just hope it was some troll post made only for useless points. Hopefully.
And see, somebody said right here, yup, the main part is that it was
your idea to begin with.
She never asked you before that. And you backed out last minute and she had no more time or options left. You basically just left her stranded.
You literally abandoned her. Yeah. You literally went Avatar on her. You vanished the minute she needed you.
You could have you went to a professional and you talked about it and you decided to go through with it. Literally, so why would you just let it all go by?
Yeah, he's not. And this one says this exactly. He's not the asshole for being comfortable serving as her visa sponsor. He's the asshole for talking her into it and then
revoking it last minute.
Literally,
that's it. I don't care about you missing her cooking or whatever, because that don't bother me.
Thing is, dude, it's not like she came to you with this suggestion. Nobody made you bring up the idea to her before you thought all this shit through or got expert guidance on your own. You voluntarily took on the responsibility, encouraged her to make important decisions based on the assumption you'd follow through, and then you got cold feet. Of course she no longer trusts you, and you need to be willing to live with that, along with any criticism that comes with it.
That's insane. I don't know what was wrong with him. The fact that he's still not getting that was the problem. Because right now he just thinks...
Right now he just thinks... can you be,
That's what I'm saying. Right now he just thinks that, you guys wouldn't take the responsibility. This has nothing to do with responsibility. It has nothing to do with
any of that, man.
This has to do with you leading her up into the last minute where she had no more options left and she just had to leave. And you left her in the dust for that. That's all on you. Problem. That's all on you.
And lastly, I've watched my best friend do this twice for 2 different partners. The breakup with the first partner was unrelated, okay? Bottom line is that this means you did not see her as currently your family. When it came down to it, you were not fully invested after 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years is a lot of years. That is a lot of years,
exactly. Like at 5 years, you my little snuggle pop.
Okay. I'm gonna text my girlfriend that right now.
You my little snuggle pop. You will always be my little snuggle pop, bitch.
I'm not adding that last part.
All right. Anyway, there are a lot of different circumstances that can leave a partner dependent on you. Accident, illness, medical complications. What you said here was that quite simply you were not up for supporting her, and it's entirely reasonable that she takes that to mean you are not partners, because the expectation in a long-term partnership is that you step up to support each other when things are hard. Why would she trust you or think of you as a partner after this?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're not just an asshole, you're a dumbass.
You're an idiot. Like, I don't see... Also, learn from this mistake.
Please learn from this mistake.
Don't give people the false sense of hope and then let them down.
Yeah.
Like, you were willing... And this isn't like that type of, like, emergency thing. Like, let's say, oh, I'm coming to your house. Or, like, oh, shoot, something happened and derailed us from doing... That's different. You willingly knew you had the chance to do this and take that opportunity. She also had enough money to hold her own, too. Yeah. And you still let her down. Like, right, that's on you. The last story.
Am I the asshole for telling my neighbor she needs to stop with flaunting her money and spoiling her kids?
That doesn't seem serious. I don't know.
All right. Am I the asshole for prohibiting my husband to invite his friend's wife to our wedding? Yay, nay?
They labeled her the asshole already.
I mean, a lot of these, they were labeled the asshole.
Scroll one more and let me just see.
Right.
Let's see.
Am I the asshole for confronting my son about not taking my granddaughter to Disney with him? Scroll a now.
Am I the a-hole for leaving my daughter at the dentist? Why would you do that? Y'all people are weird. I mean, nah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That was just stupid.
Yeah. Wait, which one?
The chick telling my girlfriend that I don't like chick flicks and asking to choose the next movie we watch. That's not.
That's stupid.
That's just dumb. For throwing away my son's coin collection because he refused to clean his room.
It's a collection. You don't do that.
Come on, bro.
That's just a simple answer. I need something complicated right now.
See, drinking the energy drink.
What?
No, that one got my attention.
I want to read it because it's stupid.
Right.
What is this?
This sounds dumb.
And it is.
Why did I say
No, that's how you have to read it.
It sounds dumb. And I don't get why she...
Is this around the world or just the U.S.? To be honest, we don't know.
We don't know because, Reddit's anonymous, but...
And this, in the previous story, I'm assuming, obviously, this was a U.S. related issue. She got sent
U.S. and then a visa.
Yeah, she probably got sent back to her own country, so that's probably...
Yeah.
But this caught our attention.
Drinking the energy... Am I the asshole for drinking the energy drink? This sounds dumb, and I don't get why she's so mad at me. But my girlfriend went to the gym this morning, then to the grocery store. And when I got up, I decided to drink the last energy drink in the fridge and start cleaning my car.
This is the dumbest one we've read.
What the frick is this?
Oh my god.
She was in a pretty good mood when she got home 2.5 hours later. Unloaded the groceries and said she might help clean my car later. When she was putting stuff away in the fridge, I heard her yelling and cursing at me from the inside of the house. I asked her what was up, and she just yelled at me that I drank the last energy drink. I mean, yeah, I did. because I like the caffeine hit, and she was at the shop. Why didn't she get more? She yelled that she did get more, but that they're all warm and will take hours to be cold enough to drink, and that I was so inconsiderate because I can drink coffee and so on. I love coffee. The smell makes her sick though, but I wanted an energy drink. Anyway, she...
Hold up, pause there.
It's so stupid.
You know the funny thing is, I don't even think he's the a-hole. It was just the last drink.
It was the last
This
drink.
is basically like the
Just
hot...
just cool. Yeah!
It's like the Hot Pocket
episode.
It's not that serious, is it?
Go watch that episode.
Go watch
if you guys
that.
Don't know anything about
It's
that.
really not that... I know there's more, so maybe there's...
Yeah.
Because they already labeled him the a-hole, so I want to see why they
Yeah.
think that. Maybe it has to do with the more... But just take the freaking thing and put it in some ice. You'll be alright. It's not that serious.
Maybe she was making such a fuss and was literally sobbing. Okay.
Oh, come on.
It's just an
energy drink.
So I walked the 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes away.
You can't be
that upset
bro.
over a damn freaking drink, bro. So I walked the 2 minutes to the corner shop and got her the same brand but a different flavor. They were sold out of the one she likes. I was pissed that she was making such a fuss about it. So I slammed it down in front of her. She was still crying and yelled that she can't drink any of the other flavors because they're too sweet and make her sick. So I tried to give her the rest of my can. There was less than half, I'll admit, but if she's that desperate for an energy drink, she can't complain. She did complain. She can't complain. She did complain.
Oh no.
I'm convinced this is how this guy sounds.
I hope so. That'd actually be beautiful.
She gave it back to me and walked away crying hysterically, just saying I'm an inconsiderate asshole who doesn't even think of her when she spent so much on groceries that were mostly for me. I got pissed at the guilt trip she was trying to pull on me and asked if she was still going to help me with my car because I really want to get it done today. She yelled at me to go fuck myself and it's
You cannot be this mad over a drink, right?
She yelled at me to go fuck myself, and is now lying on the sofa crying while I bust my ass cleaning my car by myself.
Dude,
She knows
no.
it's important to get my car cleaned, so I get the best price for it. But it's too busy. But she's too busy sulking over an energy drink. That's it,
dude. She is an absolute crybaby.
That's what I'm saying.
The funny thing is,
how is he the asshole?
How is he? I want to know why he's the asshole.
We need to see another perspective. Oh, god damn.
What?
No! I'm not reading that!
Why did you need this much of a response?
Okay, you know what? We'll power through.
You know what? Let me do it.
All right.
Oh, I was going to take the thing and I realized it.
I got you.
All right. You obviously wrote this in a way to paint your girlfriend as the monster because her extreme reaction seems manipulative, but a look at your post-history paints you as the emotional, manipulative, controlling boyfriend who won't let her break up with you.
We just need to...
Why do we do this? So they always have...
Writing an essay on Reddit is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you. Is it really that serious?
Right.
Okay, so
right,
here we go again with the previous post.
Let's see. My girlfriend says I'm holding her hostage in our relationship because I don't want to break up. Okay. My girlfriend says she wants to break up. Am I the asshole for her trying to stop my girlfriend of 2 years from picking at and eating her own skin?
What?
What the fuck? What did we walk into?
I don't know. This was a stupid article too.
My girlfriend doesn't want to
go back to work and says it's my fault.
Girlfriend of 2 years is getting cold and distant. What can I do? My girlfriend of 2 years gets upset because I don't care about what she's interested in. Why does my girlfriend get so upset if I agree with... Sounds like you have a lot of issues.
What is this?
Removed. We don't even know. I'm dying to know what this was.
Dude. What What is going on?
What creatures have we found? These aren't human.
Okay, so it looks like they linked. Oh, they linked the post and then just started. No, not even that. It's just too much to read.
Right.
I'm just gonna skim. So basically, you have relationship problems, and it just gets
golden distance because of a recent fight, and you nearly broke up. Complain about her not wanting sex or doing things for you anymore. Yada yada yada. Day after that, you posted about her complaining that you don't listen to her talk anymore.
9 months ago,
you
complained about
complaining that you don't help around the house enough, and you acted like an unreasonable. Okay. 1 week ago, you posted about her wanting to break up with you for almost 2 years, but you threatened destructive behavior if she didn't, and refused to move out because of finding another place to live would be too hard. Oof. Okay, so it looks like he's an asshole, like, just in general. Yeah. My bad about that. No, our chairs were linked by destiny. He is absolutely dependent on her. He doesn't even want to do his own grocery shopping because it's too confusing for him to navigate the shops. I don't see how he's contributing to the relationship besides making more work for his girlfriend to do. Far too much far too much I and me, nowhere near enough we. Okay, so I'm guessing overall he's just an asshole. Okay, because I was like,
how is he able?
So maybe he's like, maybe he's not telling the full story here.
That's why that person put that post.
Yeah,
because somebody, like, we just read that post and we're like, oh
yeah, how is he an asshole? But
now you go back to the now if he had only had that story about his girl, we would take the perception differently.
Let's see. Why exactly is you cleaning your car so you can get a good price for it her responsibility in any way? I feel like there has to be more that you did not include to why your girlfriend is having such a dramatic reaction to your drink.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's literally just a drink.
Like, maybe this was the straw that broke the camel's back. After reading some of your comments here, definitely the asshole. Okay.
Like, dude.
What the hell? This sounds like this was the straw that broke the camel's back. I can't think of any other reason as to the hysterical reaction. She had to have something seemingly... the reaction she had to something seemingly, innocuous. I'm sure you did more than just drink the last energy drink. Also, why do you need help cleaning your car? When did that become a two-man job? That is true.
Very true.
Like, me and George, we clean our cars. Like,
we do our own cars.
Exactly, because we're men.
This took so long. Freaking meaty shoulders. But I was like, what do you need her help for with the car?
Also, just read your post history. You're absolutely disgusting, and your girlfriend's response totally makes sense now. She's emotionally, mentally, and physically exhausted taking care of an adult baby. You take her money, make her do all the chores, even when she was working 40 hours a week, and have entrapped her in this relationship by emotionally manipulating her. Then on top of that, you degrade her and call her selfish and lazy. You're just a terrible, rotten...
You're just a terrible,
rotten human being, and yes, you're the asshole. Yep.
Yeah, okay. If that was the case...
If it wasn't for the post history, I
would definitely side with him. But
yeah.
Now that I'm hearing all of this, your
post history,
adult baby. Yeah, that makes sense.
Your post history claims you can't live without her, and you'd resort to how you used to be, and so on. And it's why you don't want her to leave you. Yet your entire profile for the past year has been absolutely shitting on her, giving her character assassinations, and blaming her for every problem in the relationship. It seems pretty clear to me that you want to stay in this relationship because of the house and the money. You know damn well that without her, you're going to face financial problems. That's not on her, that's on you. You work all those hours a week, so you absolutely should be able to cope without her. But you want her rental history to get a house or whatever. You clearly hate everything about her except what she can offer you. Grow the fuck up. You're an adult. Do the grocery shopping. Actually help around the house and learn to do shit on your own. She's right. She is basically your maid. Without her, you'd know shit. Without her, you'd know shit all. Do her an actual favor and let her leave. Your entire relationship seems miserable from both sides, and the thought of you guys having kids is horrible.
Yeah, that would not go in a very good direction at all.
Don't bring kids into your toxic relationship and screw over their lives. Wait. Don't bring kids into your toxic relationship and screw over their lives down the track when you eventually divorce and crack the shits over who gets what. Mm-hmm. You're only staying in this relationship for the reasons it is benefiting you. You clearly don't give a shit about her interests, her knee injury. Damn.
Knee injury.
Whole knee injury. Or her feelings. You only care about the stuff she does for you and the things she can offer you in the future. Wish we could see what these Redditors look like.
That's why low-key, I would want to see.
This guy probably looked like Sniper was on and off boyfriend, bro.
Dang.
Sausage.
Yeah, sausage. Man. Like, dang.
Babe, help me clean the car.
Babe, help me clean the car.
Help me clean the car.
Vacuum, it's an inch away.
I can't reach
it.
Alright, babe, I'm finna go play.
Bend over, let me see that sweet ass.
With a knee injury?
I don't care if your knee's injured. I just need a grasp.
Grasp. Yeah, sit in that chair for me.
Yeah. Let me see that sweet ass.
That's so nasty.
No. Let me see that sweet ass.
Oh yeah, like, remember that a donkey fell into a bowl of sugar.
Now that's a sweet ass. It's so stupid, but it's so hilarious.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, for the reasons it's benefiting you or her feelings. You only care about the stuff she does for you and the things she can offer you in the future. You are an entitled prick. You are emotionally abusive, you are incredibly manipulative, ignorant, and have caused her to go from one abusive relationship to another. Just because you aren't beating her doesn't mean you aren't abusive to her. You aren't abusing her. Bruises heal eventually, but the shit you are doing to her is going to stay with her for life. Listen to everyone who replies to your posts. You are the problem. You are abusive, and you are a selfish person. If you love her, if you love her, so what's best for her and do what's best for her. That's what you meant to say. Do what's best for her and let her leave. If you don't love her, let her leave. Because why the fuck would you stay in a relationship with someone you don't love? You are quite literally one of the worst people I've ever encountered on Reddit. I could only hope this is all a troll, but considering your account is a year old and consistently whines about your girlfriend, it's clearly not. Grow up, act your age, and get some therapy.
I was gonna say that man needs to do better by his girl.
Yeah,
can't be doing all that.
Yeah, that guy, he needs some help.
Cause I was like, dude,
let me see.
You can't. Cause I was gonna say you can't be that mad over it. Oh, cause I was gonna say you really cannot be that mad over a drink. There's no way. It's literally like the Hot Pocket store.
I don't want to do that. What am I doing?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that camera to like go to.
Video landscape.
Where is it? Broadcast screen. What the? Okay, you know what? Fine. You'll just get head in the corner.
Head in the corner.
Which is not showing up anymore.
It's gone.
It committed seppuku.
It's showing on the stream side, but
that's the lag.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Damn, why can't I? Nope. Not gonna do that. Oh wait, orientation? Nope. Well then, this is quite a pickle we've got ourselves into. I guess we'll go back on Reddit and okay, why is it actually not coming up anymore? Okay, I guess no more face cam.
That's crazy.
No.
What the hell? There used to be a feature where you could
Don't
go
you
on
want
the
to reset the stream or something?
Oh, here
it
we go.
is.
Oh, why are you hiding, you little sexy bitch? All right, here we go.
I like how it's just not dragging.
Well, that's gonna be it. Go back to Reddit. That's gonna be it.
Go back
So, we need something here. So that's gonna be it. If you guys enjoyed the stream, let us know if you guys want more.
Put a like.
Yeah, leave a like. Yeah, leave a like.
Thank you, Cheryl and Escobar, for coming.
Yeah, thank you. Shouts out to Cheryl and Escobar for
The
coming
real
and
ones.
commenting.
Yeah.
If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys, leave a like. If you guys are brand new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe if you guys are brand new.
Yeah.
Follow us on our Instagram where we post updates on the where we post updates and reels on our and highlights of our episodes and stuff like that.
Crazy.
And lastly, shouts out to
you don't want to be.
Oh yeah, that's true.
If
you don't want to be an emotionally manipulative piece of shit, comment down below. Pastrami.
I was gonna just say type in meaty shoulders.
Yeah, type in meaty shoulders. Type in meaty shoulders.
Type in
Meaty shoulders. Yeah, it's meaty shoulders. Yeah, we like meat and shoulders. Anyway, we gonna head out.
Yeah.
We love you all, and we'll see you guys on the next stream when we do stream.
I think we could do it soon. We could do it soon.
Could do it soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Only good.